all tucked away. Look, man, those colors are great. Cosmic and Rave Green, and then, woo, look at that color. Beautiful. Those two colors side by side look really good together. So yesterday we washed this car in Clay Bar and it's looking really, really good, but what's not looking good, those faded texture pieces. So today, obviously my favorite thing ever, boom, we're busting out the Rust-Oleum, the trim paint, we're doing the front bumper, the lip, the rain tray, all the side moldings, everything. This car is gonna be looking brand new. Pretty much what the grill looks like there is what all the trim look like. It's gonna look brand new. I'm still just so hyped on how clean this interior came. Like, I'm really, really excited about that. I also found out that this radiator here does not work. There's no power to it at the moment, so I'm gonna pull it out and see what's going on back there. I would like to just get rid of this one altogether and put a factory one in. It looks cleaner in my opinion, but if I can make this one work, that'd be good for now at least. Just such a great color. Okay, so quick walk around. Bumper is coming off. We're gonna do the top trim piece there and the lip on the bottom and also the vents on both sides. I'm gonna pull the rain trays out, spray these up, and I'm also surprised, look at this. All the trim piece that usually breaks is all good all the way across, which is pretty awesome. We're gonna pull these side moldings off. I think they're kind of fragile sometimes, but we'll pull those off as well. Maybe even do the mirror pieces here, and then also rear bumper's coming off, and we'll do the top piece and the bottom lip there. Trailer hitch has to go. It's just, I don't like it. It looks kind of awkward there, so I have to leave. And then I think that's just about it for trim paint for now. And then I also have right here the nice newer shiny chrome rear badge, because this one is a 94 and has like this boring kind of style one, so that'll look a whole lot better. When I was looking for the engine bay, I noticed the distributor cap down there actually looks brand new. All these cables look new. The plugs look pretty new, and also the coil packs. I think this car already had like that section already done, so I might leave that alone and just do the crank sensor. Like I said, the car is running great so far, so maybe just a crank sensor for now. But looking at these plug wires, they do look new, but if you look at the bottom, there's kind of a gap between the bottom of the spark plug and actually the head, which normally they go all the way down, and they're also kind of like, they're kind of loose on there. And normally you have like a nice satisfying like click, but like that's pretty much as far as they go. This is hitting the top side of the spark plug. I almost think these are too long. Maybe those are the wrong ones, I don't know. I'll look into it more, but like I feel like it should go further than that, have a more satisfying like click down, but like, I don't know. There's no misfires as of right now, but it still seems like they should be much tighter than that. I don't know, we'll see. Got the grill out, only has one and partially two broken tabs, and I got the rest out without actually breaking them, so that's always good. Up next we have 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on the bottom, and then the little tabs on the so it slides out. If it's hooked to the, which it is right there, hooked to the splash guards in the thing, and I'll pull the entire thing right off. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Nice. Alright, at this point the bumper should just slide forward, and then we can disconnect the turn signals and the fogs, and it should be off. Unless I missed something, which I don't think I did. One side. What's got you on there? Oh, it's a little tap thing. There it is. And then we will unplug our turn. Might as well back for the fog light. Yeah. No room in here. Here's that fog light. There's one. There she is. Okay, so voila. Bumper. And this is actually not rusty at all. That's good. Good sign. Good sign. Honestly, I'm super pleased with this. I was expecting a little bit of rust, but that actually looks pretty clean. And here actually looks pretty clean. Not bad. Not bad. Looks like our radiator might be leaking a little bit or a lot. I didn't have any warning lights for overheating. It held temp just fine, but definitely got some water there. So we'll replace that. Not a big deal. Super easy to do. Not bad. Looking pretty clean under here. Cool, that's dope. get the rear pulled off next, and I believe I'm gonna have to pull this hitch off first to get the bumper off. Let me just tell you, the bolts, oh my gosh, for this hitch are on so obnoxiously tight. Stupid. And there's two of them, it's only the first one. Trail hitches are dumb, and they cut holes in my lip here. Stupid. This is what I resorted to. The trusty mallet. All the way from Florida. Yeah. Get some. If you're thinking, maybe I want a trail hitch on my Golf, you don't. You don't want one. Because after, this thing probably been on here for 20 years, the bolts get rusty. And they just do not want to get off. Please. So after at least 50 hits, I finally got both of the nuts on this side off, but there's also a screw that goes through that they threaded onto, which I thought would just pop through, but it doesn't, and it's like stuck and I can't get it out. So I've had enough. We're going to plan B. I've had enough. I have had enough. We're not playing these reindeer games. She's coming off there. Well, I got halfway there, and then this died, and the charger for this is in Florida, so that's no good. Why are you so stupid? Get off the car. I guess we're moving on to plan C. Sledgehammer. I'm hoping that I cut enough that I can hit it and it'll snap, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bend something under the car, but at this point, who cares? She's coming up. This thing is freaking heavy, dude. Oh my goodness. She's solid. We are on to plan D, which is just break everything until it comes off. So I've smashed this bit, I've cut all these wires. The plan now is to bend this piece back and forth until that weld there breaks, and then I can finally get the bumper at least to slide over this, because right now you can't, because this piece is here and all this wiring's through here, so that's been cut. I'm gonna break this off, we should be able to slide it off, and after it's off, we'll continue trying to get it off. But like, this is just like the stupidest thing. You drill through two places in your bumper, and you can't pull the bumper off unless you completely remove this. Ridiculous. You want to get off? I know you do. Yes. Piece of trash. Move this piece real quick. Okay, should be able to fit it over the bumper now. All right. Yes! Please, 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 please. Oh no, I've scratched my bumper. And I can't fit it off like this, I don't think. Can I? Nope, I don't think I can make the turn without scratching it to pieces. Oh my god. This is the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. You have to pull this off. You cannot get past it. And I've already scratched my bumper. Why is this so stupid? Literally the biggest wasted hour of my entire life was this. Look how ugly that looks. Who does that? So I finally was able to get this off with that. It's still there. Still not coming off. It's a whole entire rear beam that goes together. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But I used some cardboard to cover the ball, and I literally bent the lip like almost like a U shape. I thought I was gonna snap it off, and I finally able to get it through like barely. I thought for sure I was gonna snap something or dent it, but it finally came off. But yeah, this is still here. Still there. There's two bolts on that side that are just like welded. I tried PV blaster, I tried heating them up, I've tried a big mallet, I've tried a grinder, I've tried all things. I cannot get them to budge, which means this is just here. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Honestly, I don't know how long it's been. Maybe another 45 minutes at least, if not more. But I decided to get my sledgehammer out and start hitting as hard as I could until something broke. And finally, she's off. let me just tell you, I did some work down here. I did some smashing, some hitting, some bending, but it's off. And I know what you're thinking, Christian, just take the rebar off. I thought so too, but there's bolts in there, and the nuts that are there are literally welded. That one and both on that side. So pulling the whole rebar off, not an option. I figured, pull this off, get the rebar, done. Nope, those are welded. Also, the reason why these nuts were so tight, once they were through, they were welded on both of these sides, which is why I couldn't break it free. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a piece of garbage. Okay, shall we continue our video? Alright, we finally have everything disassembled. The grills are out, the fog lights are out, everything is off the bracket. I need to go through real quick and tape up this side so I can spread the top. The lips over there, and I also have this one and this one to do. Grills down there. I still have, like, this is called the CL lip, so it has like this little like divot here and a little like flat piece. I also have the American NA lip, like the 2.0 lip, that also should fit that bumper. So I may run that one instead, because all it is just thick the entire way around, and it puts a little bit more, I guess, low on the sides. So we'll see. I might paint both right now. I think I'll paint this one too, and probably end up using this one, just because this one's actually a bit thicker all around. So I might go with this one. Small side by side. This is the American NA 2.0 lip, and this is the Golf CL lip over here in Europe. You can see the similarities. I think this one's actually a bit wider in the center section here, a little more. Actually, might be the same. This one has a little bit of round to it, but I think it might be the same. But on the sides, obviously, this one's a bit thicker, so I might use that one. And they should fit exactly the same. The only bumpers that are different are the Vento bumpers. And if you're wondering about the side moldings, I'll do those tomorrow. I want to take my time pulling them off, or maybe do them on the car, because pulling those off, there's little tabs behind them, and they break super easily. So if I could do it on the car and save me from breaking them, that'd be best. So we'll do those tomorrow, and I'll get all this done today. A couple observations that I made. One, I've run out of tape. But two, I always thought the Euro Golf bumper rear lip on the bottom came off. It in fact does not. It's just like the normal one. It's this plastic welded. It's all one piece. So I thought I would grab a new lip and just fix this, but now this is fixed to the bumper. I forgot how we're gonna address the hole here. Either way, get a good look. This is the last time all this trim will look old and gray and crusty. It's about to look brand new. Well, brand new with some holes. I'm gonna say this until Rust-Oleum sponsors me, but trim paint is my favorite thing in the whole world. Like, look at the results. If you're not using trim paint, what are you doing with your life? Look at it. Sponsor me, please. Grills are done, rear bumper's done, front bumper's done. Just have to do the two lips. As we wait for the bumpers to dry, I pulled out the tire shine. Oh, okay, dang. Look at that, looking fancy as ever. Also, I have the spare set of fender flares from Miley that I ran a long time ago. Should we go full set and do the full texture all the way around, like the full Euro look, or should we leave the fenders open? What do you guys think? Fender flares or no fender flares? We already have the textured bumpers and the side moldings. This would just tie in the fenders all the way through the whole look. What do you think we should do? I might test them tonight to see how they look. All right, fronts on. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? And it's actually kind of nice with these ones, because on Miley the fenders were rolled because I was bagged and had to air out. But on this one, with stock fenders, I can still use the factory holes and actually use a screw and hold it in properly, so no double-sided tape. So it will just hold there. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling that. That looks pretty good. So maybe tomorrow I'll have to paint those fender flares along with the side molding and the rain channel and that kind of stuff. And I also have these side skirts, my OEM side skirts, that would just tie the entire side together. Ooh. Ooh, so maybe tomorrow we'll do fender flares and side skirts, and then maybe hit up the meet tomorrow night. Ooh, we got a plan going here, we got a plan. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon, I got bad news. I did not realize the Mark III Jetta fender flares are different dimension than the Mark III Golf flares. So if we look at this here, you can see that goes way too far over there. way too far. So the Mark III Golf ones are actually different. I thought they would be the same, but they're not. So until I find another set of textured Mark III Golf fender flares, we'll leave it like this for now. But man, that's a good look. I like that. I'm thinking we'll do some clear side markers to do with clear taillight, with the headlights, and then probably clear taillights in the back, side skirts down below. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look real good. Bumpers are looking nice and dry. Gonna pull off all of our newspaper here and put them back in the car, and I cannot wait to see how good they look. I haven't even done the rear yet, but tell me this front end doesn't look beautiful. Look at that. Like, brand new. Also put the 2.0 NA lip on there. It's kind of funny, that is the lip off Miley from years and years ago. I've always kept it to the side, and it's funny that my original lip off my car is now here in Germany on my first Mark III over here. That's kind of crazy, but man, that looks so good. Wow, I love trim paint. It's just so satisfying to do, and then once you see results, it's like, wow, look how good that looks. It actually makes the engine look very crappy now. Look at this. Nice, blah. So we'll clean up that as well, but man, trim paint is my favorite thing ever. I can't wait till the side moldings are done, the door handles, the side skirts are on, get some wheels on it, bag it, I don't know. Whew, man. I apologize that it's dark now and the quality's not as good, but I spent so long in that stupid hitch, but we finally got it off, and the bumpers are on, and it looks great. Front looks great. I actually really like the NA lip on there. All this looks fantastic. Over to the back. Woo! Looking so good. Ignore the hole down there. It's fine. It's fine. Man, I love trim paint. I cannot wait till tomorrow. We'll probably throw the, I think tomorrow we'll paint the wheels. Nice silver, make them look brand new. Side skirts, side moldings, door handles, and rain tray. It's a lot to do. Hopefully nothing screws us up and get it done. But man, this car is looking so good. So good. Trim paint for the win. Rust-Oleum, please sponsor me. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this project so far. If you are, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you are new, consider subscribing. Don't forget, be thankful for today. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.